smarts a little. Stupid Lordling. I should have had more time before such decisions were made. And what was father thinking? Who goes there? I'm not so inebriated that I would stay this bottle in my hand if you don't announce yourself. Oh. Oh my. It's you. I apologize for threatening you with, well, quite an underrated vintage in my opinion. Would you care to join me? I promise you a taste if you do. What brings you out here? Wait, don't answer. I think I know. The maids were squawking that I was not within my chamber and came running to the guardhouse. Huh. Surprising. I thought the entire castle would be in an uproar by now. Oh well. It's for the best. I wish these negotiations would have finished after you arrived. I've been back and forth for days with this snake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to unload on you every time I see you. You must be exhausted as well. It cannot be easy for you and the men either. With the harvest festival arriving and more nobles traversing into our lands, you've likely your hands full. Hmm? Your sarcasm is clear to make out, but I must ask, what am I being congratulated for? You heard what? No. I am not marrying that rot on humanity. The young Lord of Ecclestein, in attempt to win my favor, has decided to force my father's hand during negotiations. Yes, if we want Engelstein's militia to cease their seizing of our trade goods passing through their homestead, he wants to marry into the royal line. My uncle, of course, was furious upon hearing their demands, but knows that Engelstein is powerful outside of his influence, regardless of his position as king. Nothing's been decided yet. Thankfully, my father made an amendment that even the Duke's son could not deny was entirely fair. Not like he could give up his daughter. Though I cannot say I'm any happier about his amendment, but at the very least it gives me the illusion of having time on my hands. The amendment states that rather than handing me over like a stuck pig, I'm to be fought over, like crows to a piece of carrion. They plan to gather suitors from both the neighboring kingdoms and ours to fight in the melee during the festival. At this rate, I am less a princess and more a prize within a wager. You have no reason to be sorry. I should be the one to apologize to you. I promised you a taste, and here I am, hogging the entire bottle to myself. Here. You won't even take a sip. Keeping me company while sober. I suppose I should be thankful you haven't found my decorum to be even more delightful than before. Just take the bottle. Even if you don't drink, I feel it affecting my already sour mood for the worst, and I hardly want to take my frustrations out on you. Enough about things that are to come. How have you been faring since we were last in one's company? You're to be sworn during the festival. What could an accomplished knight such as yourself need to wait on such ceremony for? Wait, hold. I thought you took the captain's position. Did father refuse you? Were you forced to take something worse? You chose something better. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Good news shared is always fun. What position have you taken? You're surely joking. You're not. You're not joking. You're my personal You're my personal guard. No wonder no one came looking. Is that why you're here, to keep an eye on me? Well, you're doing a poor job of keeping your distance, but I'm glad that you've continued to stay informal around me. I think had you been like any of the stern and righteous guards I've had previously, I'd have been hiding from you as well. I suppose you've already kept me from unwanted attention before, so you've already started to perform your duties nicely. But I have to ask, what possessed you to make such a change in your path? I changed things for you. Fair and kind, I've done nothing but complain in your company. What have I done to warrant such praise? Oh, the farming reform. Not many people know that I'm behind that. How did you learn of it? Of course, you spoke with my maids. Many of them are the wives of farmers or stablemen. I learned a lot from just listening to their struggles. Everyone knows that winter is hard for laboring folk. So, I decided that during the warmer months our kingdom would gather a bulk of dry grain, enough to perhaps drown our home at times, of course, but I digress. We use that to feed our people in the frozen months, and we pay the farmers quite well for cultivating the grain and also to take care for its storage. We even commission landowners to the south in order to assist in building our stores so that farmers don't have to oversell their crops so that they can survive the winters as well. It's a simple solution for now, of course, but I do intend to perhaps extend our southern palace with gardens in order to provide foods for our people during... What? You're smiling. Why are you smiling like that? So that's your reason for wanting to be my protector. You admire me, my accomplishments. God, you're looking at me with such intensity. You know I already have a weakness for your eyes. And now you continue to praise and compliment me with such a gently burning gaze. Are you teasing me, dear knight? Is this repayment for my honeyed words when we met? You certainly have a talent for making me swoon, though perhaps it's the wine buzzing through my limbs. Hey, I only handed you the bottle while I was moping in my sorrow and anger. Let me drown my embarrassment, please. You are being too stubborn. Please just let me... Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? too close, is it? And got it! Triumph. I play dirty to get what I want sometimes. Fine, fine, you may have it back. But it is a pity that you won't even try some. Really? You will? You don't have to worry. Just don't move. I'll help you have your taste. I apologize. I think the wine has addled my sense. I shouldn't have. God, my mind is a haze. No. Please don't apologize. I'm the one that... I feel as though you are suffering the same ailment. Perhaps my lips have made you drunk. You're right. You're right. We should stop. I should go. It's quite late, and oh God. Good night.